Northside fans, pay attention. While you're debating whether the Cubs can keep their firepower rolling all the way into October, the front office may be on the verge of solving the team's biggest offensive bottleneck with a single call to AAA. Want to know who could flip the switch for the Cubs offense down the stretch? An ambidextrous rookie with a hot bat, power from both sides of the plate, and positional versatility is knocking on the major league door right now. With Milwaukee still 5 games ahead in the Central Division, this could be the under-the-radar reinforcement that helps secure a direct path into the playoffs through the wild card. Wrigley Field may be about to meet the organization's next breakout star. The Cubs sit in second place in the National League Central, with 74 wins and 54 losses, 5 games behind the division-leading Milwaukee Brewers. Despite the gap in the division, the team has a comfortable lead in the National League wildcard race and would need a major collapse to miss the playoffs. Behind the scenes, the name gaining momentum for a potential promotion is Owen Ayers, a catcher and first baseman considered the organization's second-best prospect, who is currently tearing up AAA pitching and drawing attention from the team's own scouts. And here's what I've learned from my sources around the league. The buzz surrounding Owen Ayers isn't just optimistic fan talk. This is a serious topic inside the front office. I spoke with people close to the process, and what I'm hearing is that the Cubs see the young switch hitter as much more than a simple emergency call-up for September. Patrick Mooney has already been highlighting Ayers in his reports on the Cubs' minor league system, noting that he has exceeded internal expectations after being selected in just the 19th round of the 2024 MLB draft out of Marshall. Jesse Rogers has also reinforced that the team's analytics department is closely monitoring his development, treating the situation as a short-term priority. In practice, Ayers' promotion runs into one uncomfortable detail. The catcher position is already occupied by Carson Kelly and Miguel Amaya, a duo the front office has no intention of breaking up this late in the season. That's why the most likely path would involve first base and occasional appearances in the outfield corners, positions Ayers has specifically been working on to give the Cubs more lineup flexibility and put pressure on the coaching staff. Statistically, the prospect is hitting .301 with a .416 OBP and a .573 slugging percentage, along with 24 home runs and 11 stolen bases in 101 games, during a meteoric rise that took him from High A all the way to AAA in a single season. Calling him up would require creating room on the 40-man roster, which would also affect the front office's short-term financial planning. And here's my quick verdict. I'd call this a low-risk, high-upside move. Owen Ayers doesn't need to take the job away from Kelly or Amaya to be valuable. He just needs to provide more offensive depth and lineup options for a team chasing an advantage in the wildcard race, and one that can't afford to waste weak at-bats in the bottom half of the order. If I were sitting in that front office meeting room, I'd already have his name on the September call-up list without hesitation. This is the kind of calculated, data-driven gamble that separates a proactive front office from one that only reacts to what's happening on the scoreboard after it's already too late. Bleacher Bums, if you want to know the exact date Owen Ayers gets called up, along with all the next Cubs front office scoops before any other channel, the path is simple. Subscribe right now to Cubs Wrigley Report. Turn on notifications, smash that like button, and let me know down in the comments if you'd approve of this move by the front office, because the Northside faithful can't afford to miss out when this story explodes. This is Leo Wrigley, and I'll see you in the next report.